I don't know what happened, but I think I'm back.
Just Proto says, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back. I don't know what happened there. Was doing good 1 minute, looked over, and then it just said I had no internet. No, it was on my side. So, okay. But it looks like we're back, so we shouldn't have any more issues. Okay, perfect. That's it's been so long since I've had my internet actually drop. Can't even remember the last time that happened. Okay, so we get to choose a presence. So we can do that, or we can go into customs and then we can change it up.
Stream Elements says, Platinumant 1841 is now live. Streaming Dragon Age 2, last stream of the year. Flameborn 11 says, T-Bat was something.
Oh yeah, that was. I was surprised.
Just Proto says, so, he missed the part where Varric is telling a story to Cassandra,
Yeah.
and he was embellishing a bit, and that's why she called out bullshit.
Yes.
Flameborn 11 says, yes, we know Stream Elements.
Yeah, so Cassandra was telling him bullshit to the story, and Varric's like, fine, you want the truth, I will give you the truth. So he's like, it all starts in the beginning, and then it just went back here, and it takes us straight to the character picking. So we can choose to make our character look like whatever we want to look like, or we can just keep it how Hawk is supposed to be presented. Because a lot of people know Hawk as this.
Just Proto says, and Cassandra doesn't have a face scar. Something must have happened to her in between 2 and 3.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Flameborn 11 says, I know bullshit when I saw the dragon, that's the archdemon you defeated, right?
Okay, you gotta understand something.
Just Proto says,
No.
no.
But at the same time, right now, Varric was telling a story about Hawk's family escaping Lothrin.
Flameborn 11 says, I'm dragon racist, they all look the same.
It's okay, but you will recognize that dragon at one point, trust me. You're just not recognizing the right dragon.
Just Proto says, we do know that dragon.
Yeah, we do know that dragon. So we do know it, but yeah, we were leaving Lothrin, so we were escaping. So this is literally happening during the Blight. Like, this is when we cross the roads and we go into Denerim, and it's the first time, and then Lothrin gets attacked, and we can no longer go to Lothrin in the first game. This is right now in this point, we're in the first game, but in the second game time frame. There we go. I am going to just keep Hawk the way Hawk is supposed to stay. I see no point in changing it. I do wonder what happened to Cassandra.
Flameborn 11 says, wacky timeline stuff.
Yeah.
Just Proto says, get rid of that stupid nose blood.
Don't like the noseblood? No, that's fair. Well, do we want to change her up? You know what? Let's actually... We're just going to come here.
Just Proto says, she wakes up every morning, and applies her nose blood, it's dumb.
That's true. So do we want to make a character, or just do it without noseblood? Because it does change the characters that they look like, too.
Flameborn 11 says, nah, she just constantly has a nosebleed.
Oh, perfect. We got another ad. Well, we're just doing this, so I'm just filling in this stuff. So we're gonna leave her like this? Okay. I wish I can get rid of that ad, but I can't. Nope. There we go. Let me know if you guys are in an actual ad, because that kind of sucks. I was hoping you weren't.
Just Proto says, they wanted to give Hawk something so you always know it's Hawk,
Yeah.
no matter what you make them look like, but I think they could have gone for something else.
Like a Harry,
A
yeah.
hair dangle, a tattoo, a Harry Potter scar.
No.
I just always found the wearing blood on a daily basis silly.
No, exactly. I thought it was silly, too. At first, I thought it was like a tattoo, and then people are like, no, it's blood, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
Just Proto says, even a face scar
Yeah.
they pick up in that first fight, or something.
Something. No, that would make sense, right? But they don't. Alright, so I think the ad is over. So we imported our save, which was from Nira. That was the one we sacrificed ourselves. We're dead. The hero of Ferelden is no more. We were the Circle Mage. Awesome. Is Flameborn still in ads? Because I don't want to start, because I know he hasn't played or watched this yet, so.
Flameborn 11 says, ads didn't appear for me lol.
Perfect. Okay, then we're gonna start the game. So do we want to go normal, casual?
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord. https://discord.gg/uduwvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics. Just Proto says, at least the Inquisitor is a bit easier.
Yeah.
You can tell from the green glowing hand they have.
Yes.
Shadow Creek 737 says, Noseblood is a weird choice. Makes her look like she routinely does too many bumps in the tavern bathroom.
Think they would have a version of that stuff in this game? It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, you can tell by the glowing green hand, and then at the end of the game with the fact that, yes, I don't want to say it because I don't want to give out spoilers if anyone has not played it. Okay, we're gonna go normal difficulty.
Flameborn 11 says, fantasy drugs would be some wild shit.
Oh, I know. There we go. Here's some background for you, Flameborn.
Clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general.
Fuck you, Logan.
Unopposed, the horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Yeah.
Just Proto says, I don't think it would be a stretch if flippant Hawk comes out of the bathroom, wiping her nose, and give out a hoot. Okay, time to kill another blood mage. Always another blood mage to kill.
I know. I agree. It probably would be. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me at all.
For the moment, make us safe.
But Hawk is just one of those, like, characters.
Everything your father and I built.
And we're gonna be
At
funny.
least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
Flameborn 11 says, why is text-to-speech saying blood the German
Why
way?
are you looking at us? We've
I
been
don't
running
know.
since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
So Bethany and Carver are twins. Hawk is the older sibling.
Just Proto says, I'd call it lazy writing, where every problem for Hawk is blood mages, but after a while, it just becomes funny.
Yeah.
Flameborn 11 says, it's only on blood mage, odd.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. It does seem weird.
Now you fall.
So they do let us have a dog. And so we can call upon him. But it's not like our other dog. It's not like the mini Tilk we had. Still a cute Mabari, but he doesn't interact with you. So one of our characters have leveled up, so we're gonna go here. At Troots.
Flameborn 11 says, Mini Teal'c? I think he's bigger.
Well, in the last game we called him Mini Tilk, right? But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the Mabari is bigger than actual Tilk. You're pretty big, but in my eyes, you're still pretty small. We don't need magic. That does bring up health, so I will do health.
Just Proto says, he looks so passed out right now.
Oh yeah, he's
See
completely
how
out.
fast he wakes up.
Just Proto just redeem give Teal'c a treat. Teal'c says thank you.
That was fast, buddy. There you go.
Flameborn 11
Okay.
says, he has his priorities straight.
He does. Was that good? He says thank you. That was so quick, buddy. Bye, Tilk. He's like, okay, goodbye. There we go. So we've leveled up.
Flameborn 11 says, he always does that when getting treats.
I know, he gets up, leaves. I think he just goes to get a drink of water because he's up.
Wait, where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn. Where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Why not?
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice. There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
Yep.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Guarin and take ship.
If we survive that long. I'll just be happy.
Is it me, or does it seem like Hawk got how can I put this? I didn't even attack. Oh, I ran into the cutscene. Wesley!
You will not have him.
Go, Aveline.
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
What was I talking about before we got interrupted by the cutscene? Oh, I think Hawk got ripped off with the chest area with the rest of the family.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they
Flameborn
all
11
abandoned
says,
the ring.
it's like how my older sister took everyone's hide.
Yeah.
But a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
Hi, Tilk.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Bethany also got the height, too.
The Maker understands.
Just Proto says, Hawk
I'm
was
Madeline
wearing a hard
Van
cuirass.
This is my
We
husband,
don't know
Sir
how big
Wesley.
they were.
We can hate each other,
True.
but we're safe from the Horde.
But, like, if you look, maybe? We're gonna have to find something kind of revealing to tell, aren't we? We're a weird bunch.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely
Stream
escaped
Elements
the main
says,
body of the Horde.
hello everyone. I hope you're all having a great time.
Wilds are to the south.
If you
That's
are,
no way out.
why not follow?
If the options are south
That way
or
you get to
die,
come hang out with
I'll take
everyone.
my chances with south.
Just Proto says, I don't think there is Liliana clavicle armor in this game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. What kind of armor can we even find that would be close? Because even if we get through the Carver, well, you're gonna die anyways.
Flameborn 11 says, there's always the option of going naked, if possible.
I don't think we can in this game, can we? By the way, yeah, that's his rival right there. So Bethany loves us. He hates us. Aveline, who doesn't even know us, likes us more than our brother. Because we're mages.
Just Proto says, but you can make them run around in their underwear. Elves get this weird gift wrap lingerie as underwear.
Can we? And if, even if we were, like, a warrior or a mage or anything, he would just hate us. Because we protect, yeah, we have no good relationship with him.
Just Proto says, it's actually quite strange to think Meryl is wearing that lingerie under her rags at all times.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even think about that. Am I just gonna stand there? Or can I attack? Thank you.
Flameborn 11 says, the devs are interesting people.
They are. Sorry, I wanted to make sure. Ah, sweet. That is still the quick save button. Nice. As I will say, I do like the graphics in this one. I'm surprised I'm actually able
Just
to do
Proto says,
damage.
F5 thankfully got standardized in PC games.
Yes.
Couldn't say what year that happened.
No, that's fair.
Flameborn 11 says, I recently saw a video on the true effectiveness of armor.
Yeah?
Those swords wouldn't do shit with how those demons are hit.
The ones that I'm using right now?
Flameborn 11 says, yes.
Okay.
Shadow Freak 737 says, no one will ever beat Hideo Kojima's weirdness or perversion. Anything that is deliberately over the top. The original thought of grab his dick and twist it to incapacitate someone.
Quickly, before they regroup. We must
Just
press
Proto
towards
says, looking that up, wow, that was like one of the very first keys to get standardized on. They used that on Space Quest, 1986.
Huh.
That should do it.
Neat. Okay, there we go.
Just Proto says, I mean, that predates WASD as a standard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cunning, dexterity. Not gonna do archery. Don't care about specialists. I can go cloak. We'll go with that one. Back. We're gonna auto level you up. Auto level you up. Auto level you up. Inventory. So to level up their armor, we have to buy them out and stuff like that. So it's not like we can just put armor on them and hope for the best. So Bethany, you're gonna need this one because this is that. Boots, you can't have those boots. You can't have those boots. You can't have those boots. I can.
Just Proto says, people were setting their own key standards, but Half-Life 1998 was the first game to have WASD as the default control scheme.
Huh. Neat. I didn't know that. Okay, so that does nothing. Okay. Alright, let's go watch some heartbreaking stuff. So, Flameborn, this is where we're going to see the dragon again. I'm not gonna lie, that does not seem like a way to die. And here
Just
we go
Proto says,
again.
I hadn't done any deep dives when I stated the new US battleships are lunacy, but now, oh boy, the military YouTube channels are having a heyday with how stupid the breakdown looks.
Is it?
Flameborn 11 says, the ogre didn't go down easy like in the story.
No. No, it did not. It took 3 of us to do. Aveline, take a health potion. Bethany, take a health potion. No, no, no.
I love it when a plan works out.
Carver, wake up. The battle's over.
Carver's not.
Fine.
He's not gonna wake up.
I'm sorry, mistress.
Just Proto says,
Sun is gone.
one of my favorites, Laser
Things will
Pig,
not take
just
cover.
released a video on it. He doesn't drop videos all the often, so this lit a fire in him.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe.
Yeah,
Don't speak to me of grief. This is your fault.
bitch.
How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
Mother, we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us
Just
take
Proto
comfort in the
says,
peace he
oh,
has found in
that's right.
eternity.
His death was Hawk's fault. Bad Hawk.
I know. Our bad.
I will never forget you, Carver.
And now Hawk.
But at least Father will have company now.
Think about the bright side.
Flames. We're too late.
Can't we talk about this? No?
There's no end to them.
Flameborn 11 says, got a better look at their armor, they don't have under armor so swords would work.
Oh, hey, that makes sense. Yeah, they're just little fleshy things. Okay, ready? Now, who is that? She got an upgrade.
Well, well, what have we here? It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
Can I not?
Just Proto says,
I spotted
I really
most
wouldn't
of
have
you
minded
outside
if they had
the
included some
mighty
more
road
domestic
that
activities in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe improving your home with some bonuses, or making friends or some mechanic outside of just quests.
Is that not
But they
enough?
were strapped for time as is.
No, that's fair. It still ended up to be a good game.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If If only a clever tongue was all one needed. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We need to get to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
I'm sure he'll miss his life more.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Flameboard, have you figured out who she is?
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also,
Flameborn 11 says, which lady from the beginning? Morrigan's mother.
It is.
Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Yep.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
Flameborn 11 says, I clocked that right off the bat. Thought it was too obvious to mention.
Okay.
I had to, and I meant it.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
Wesley.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie.
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the
Flameborn
corruption
11
inside
says,
you.
I'm starting to think it's just the cuirass, because everyone is out chesting Hawk.
Yes. Thank you. Everyone is out chesting Hawk.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Just Proto says, why even bother giving us a chance to discuss it, if you have no choice in the matter? It's just a deceptive illusion of choice.
Listen to me.
If you're going to force it on them, just have the cutscene play out the way you want it to.
Please.
I know.
The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong. My love.
Just Proto says, Inquisition is real bad for that. All sorts of things to make it look like there is choice, when there is not.
Yeah, when there's not. I know. Makes you feel like you're actually doing something, in reality you're not. Though I wonder if that's why they want that, because they're kind of hoping you don't realize it is a choice that you cannot make.
Flameborn 11 says, like Telltale but worse.
Yeah.
It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
And that's very honest.
I thought that might interest you.
You expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion.
Oh, come now, Zeke.
She also did with the
Why don't you
hero of
recite the
Ferelden.
tale of the warden as well?
Thank you.
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
Yeah.
I liked my version better too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone
Just
with the
Proto
champion?
says, well,
Matter of
big world
speaking.
choices is what the first game was built
Yeah.
on. Only they kind of fucked that up,
But if you
not
tell me
thinking
that
about how
you
that
took
would
her
actually
to
play
the
out
dragon,
later.
No, I know. And then it ended up being a little bit
Kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship.
yeah, it gave up too many options and they couldn't do it.
They sailed north across the raging sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely.
Because it's not that free.
Sail through
Flameborn
those
11
cliffs and
says,
you'll see what the
that's a
slaves
problem
of
when
old saw.
games take place in the same place.
Yeah.
Welcoming you.
Just Proto says, so, every so often, under
That's
very
where the
strict
ship
conditions, Alistar makes a cameo,
Yeah.
and that's it? They don't even mention the Grey Warden,
No.
we just assume they are dead.
Yeah. So we have no idea what goes on with the Grey Warden. They do put in some stuff. So, like, for example, in Inquisition, if Alistair is a Grey Warden, you will receive a letter from the hero if it was female and she stayed with the warden, Alistair, and he stayed a Grey Warden if they were in a relationship, and she'll be like, you keep him safe. But that's about it. You don't really hear much. You hear her or him in passing. They just says the hero of Ferelden. That's it. And then, depending on if you had a child with Morrigan and if you were a woman, I mean a male hero, she might talk about you here and there, but that's about it.
Flameborn 11 says, oh, since we're here, did you see the second episode of Fallout Season 2?
Yes. Did you?
They're Fereldans just like us, fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the
Flameborn
woods.
11 says,
Unbelievable.
yes.
Nice. How did you like it?
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
Just Proto says,
We need to find
Hawk
Gavin.
must live, so they make more of an appearance in Inquisition,
Yeah.
but even then,
Do something,
it's pretty
I'm sure
watered
of it.
down,
Mhm.
because they will not act like your Hawk,
Yeah.
because they have to make them
The
bland.
guards seem to be
Yep.
reporting to that man.
Flameborn
Perhaps we
11
should
says,
speak to him.
all I gotta say, Lucy is beyond screwed.
Oh, I know. I like how the golden rule was brought up again. Oh, there it is. I'm like looking up here to find like the save button, but it's here. Or the save signal. Yeah, Hawk is watered down, and then you have like 2 choices with Hawk in the third game, and a lot of people have a hard time with that.
Just Proto says, when any of the other characters make an appearance, that's better, because they have set personalities.
Exactly. So like Zephyron shows back up in this one. Isabella. Liliana is not in this one, is she? If I'm not mistaken, or is she? I can't actually remember.
Just Proto says, well, who the hell cares about Strauss?
Yep.
I think the only people that save him are people that didn't play too.
Yeah.
Flameborn 11 says,
Took me a
learning
moment.
more about the boss is nice, also interesting to hear how formidable the Commonwealth chapter is.
Yes. I just like how it ends and the guy shows up and he's like, Hello. Just all cheerful. Proto, have you watched the second episode?
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying
Just
to bully
Proto
your way
says,
through won't get
no.
you into
Not
trouble
yet?
or
Are you
even
waiting,
faster.
or?
But you do intend to let us in.
Flameborn 11 says,
We have
so
another
that airship
four of
must
our
not
own
be
in
the
free
Perdwine.
marches.
Nope.
If the
We don't need
Commonwealth
you
is powerful,
refugees piling
they
up
must
here like
still have it.
pigeons' feet.
That's what I'm thinking, because there's multiple spoilers alert shit. Sorry, Proto. So we can investigate. Tell us who to talk to. I need to get into the city.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to
Flameborn
keep
11
you
says,
refuse from
I'm
climbing the
assuming the
walls.
power is energy weapons and Liberty Prime.
I don't know. We will find out, though.
The gates are shut. Not a good sign for a lot of people.
Just Proto says, this is one of those illusion of choice. It doesn't matter how you work your way into the city.
Yeah, you just work your way into the city. You just get to
Was Wesley
choose.
based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
Flameborn
How else
11
was I
says,
supposed to know when to
because
run
the
and
show has
hide?
been purposely not showing many laser or plasma weapons, I think it's setting them up as rare but powerful.
Maybe. Well, in the... I want to say in the third game and even in New Vegas, wasn't it a lot harder to find plasma and
Stream
lasers?
Elements says, having even more fun and a great time, want to share some love? It's free to subscribe with Prime. My heart will burst with joy.
Didn't even
Just
finish
Proto
it.
says, no, in NV it's very easy.
Oh, is it?
Flameborn 11 says, well, in New Vegas the plasma and energy market was just monopolized by one faction.
Mm.
Sick. I've got to get in to find a healer.
Oh, no, it was. I just never liked using energy weapons. We're just going to wander. And down here is when our level up goes up. Yes, we are. Damn it.
Flameborn 11 says, the Commonwealth is pretty abundant in energy weapons though.
It is.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith Blade far more attractive than any of you.
Fair.
We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have
Just
family
Proto
here.
says,
Doesn't
they
that
went
mean
out of their
anything?
way to make sure
I've heard
that
claims
both
like
energy
that
and
1,000
explosive skill
times
were
already.
useful
Trust
right
me.
at the start of the game.
You'll find some ships to
They
take
have
you all
cheap
back
low
to
quality
Ferelden
energy cells you can buy in
Until
Good
then,
Springs,
you
and
stay
they drop
here.
dynamite all over with enemies. In Fallout 3 and 4, you have to wait so long before you are collecting explosives to use.
Surely there's someone higher up that we could persuade.
The city's been closed
Fair.
by order of the Viscount. And
Flameborn
Knight
11
Commander
says,
Meredith, whose
wait a
fortress
minute,
you're standing
depending
in.
on the canon ending,
But as far as
the
you're
Commonwealth
concerned,
chapter might have
I'm in
access to
charge.
teleportation.
It could, but if we're assuming with how we're watching the Fallout TV show, we can probably assume that it does not.
If you find our uncle, Gamlin Amel, you might just have a few
Just
less
Proto
refugees
says,
bothering you.
the Commonwealth nation could have been wiped out by the Institute.
Yep.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
Flameborn 11 says, I was gonna say something else, but I won't because Proto hasn't seen it.
Yeah, don't do it. We don't want to ruin it for him. So are you just waiting to watch them all at one time? By the way, do you notice how they ignore the fact that Bethany is using magic?
Shadow Creek 737 says, I've seen the second episode of the first season, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat.
Gotta watch more.
Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's so good. Everyone has bigger boobs than Hawk.
3 days. This waiting has to end. I'm sure it won't be much.
Sorry.
Gamlin must still be looking for us. And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra.
Just Proto says, you're going to have to compare her against Meryl. She's pretty skinny.
Yeah, we're going to compare her against Meryl.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband.
We're going to end up comparing the chest to every single female character in this game. Let's be realistic.
Oh, Gamlin.
Just Proto says, and you're never going to compete against
Oh yeah.
Isabella.
No, I was going to be like, we can't compete with her because hers are massive.
Don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down.
Just Proto says, like, even her mother. Common, Mom, you held out.
Exactly.
Shadow Creek 737 says, hopefully she finds a guy that's a supporter of the itty bitty titta comedy.
To say he's dead, I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Well, if we want, we can have Isabella, who wouldn't care. We're not going with
Just Proto
fucking
says,
Anders.
Well, plenty to choose from, I guess.
Yeah, because what? We got Isabella. We're not touching Anders with a 10-foot fucking pole. Red flag. Fenrin.
Just Proto says,
Sebastian. Fenris, thank you. Sebastian. If we have the DLC. We can also sleep with the other DLC character, you know, the one that Felicia Day plays. I can't fucking say that. What else do we have?
Shadow Creek 737 says, I'm not trusting autocorrect. That was YAAI of on committee.
Just Proto says,
Yep.
Sebastian is so boring. Stuck with Fenris.
Yep, we're stuck with
Shadow Creek
Fenris.
737 says, off asterisk.
Don't worry, we understood.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
Yeah, he is. He's like, no, I gave myself to the clergy. I can't have sex.
The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt for a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do.
It's only a year of slavertism.
Refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
Just a year.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts.
Just Proto says, at least Fenris is based.
Yes.
He has plenty of hatred, but never lets it get the better of him. he makes good choices overall.
Yes.
Shadow Creek 737 says, I'm a stickler for correcting my fuck-ups.
Okay, okay, well...
Find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Flameborn 11 just redeemed hydrate.
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Flameborn 11 just redeemed stretch.
There we go.
Let's find them and see what they have to say. Oh, Camlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
Yeah, because you dragged it down.
I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Smart woman. No, they look flat. Okay, maybe it is the chest plate.
Just Proto says, I think this is the best set of Dragon Age characters.
Okay, no, I think it is the chest plate. Okay. Good to know. Shit, where's my stuff? There we go.
Flameborn 11 says, universal chest size, except for Isabella.
Yes.
Stream Elements says, hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great time. If you are, why not follow? That way you get to come hang out with everyone.
Okay, so if I remember correctly... he's not someone we want to really work with.
Just
We
Proto
prefer the
says,
female.
do you know why Leia in a bikini in Return of the Jedi?
Kind of, but why?
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
Never mind.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sarah.
Yep. So we can pick... There we go.
Are you a Fenrir? You must be
Flameborn 11 says, best outcome for boob armor honestly, makes it less.
Yeah, that's fair.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
Just Proto says, they taped down Carrie Fisher's chest in A New Hope cause they thought she was too busted. Then she spends a good portion of Empire in a parka, and Carrie actually requested something a little more sexy for the next movie.
Huh.
I'm not sure she was quite ready for what they came up with.
No, because I know she didn't like that part.
Can't afford to be choosy.
I didn't even hear what they said.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy. Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavrum, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Just Proto says, she did like it? She was just terrified of what she would look like in it, and obsessed with getting into shape. But knowing her, I'm sure her story changed from telling to telling.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Greetings once again, Sarah. Have you come to trade?
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all.
Thank you.
Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
All set.
Perfect, and then we got more friendship for Aveline. So she's going up. We're almost leveled up. We're going to go make our deal.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Perfect. Level up.
Just Proto says, elf with American accent.
Yeah, they're not gonna keep it normal, are they? I'm gonna auto level her up. Because auto level would be better.
Shadow Creek 737 says, at least it's not Southern LOL.
Any luck?
Fair.
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over. No more running for our lives unless we really have to. If only Carver were here with us. And Wesley. Well,
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord. https://discord.gg/uduwvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics. Just Proto says, there is coding in Dragon Age accents, and I kinda like it, but normally, American is reserved for dwarves, until the casting directors forgets what they are doing.
That's fair.
So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed.
There we go. By the way, they changed what the Qunari look like in this one.
In the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
That is when we meet Varric.
11 says, RET cons, doesn't every good RPG series have M?
That's
Just
fair.
Proto says, normally, in other franchises,
Dwarves
dwarves
are
would be
Scottish, yep.
So I thought it was interesting into they went American. Humans are just normally British, or maybe French.
Mm-hmm.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire on
Tits.
this expedition?
Just Proto says, elves are Irish.
Surely you'll need all the help you can.
No.
Makes sense.
You're too late.
Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition
Flameborn
was
11
our last
says,
chance.
I think elves at least by Tolkien origins are precursor Celtics to Irish.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
He always seems to know what's going
Just
on.
Proto says,
We might as
well,
ask.
Tolkien elves have their own language, we
know
are
what
just
we'll do.
appropriating and assigning accents.
Fair. Bastard stole my money.
Shadow
Varric!
37 says, is it me was did the last guy sound like John DiMaggio?
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild.
Just Proto says, it is not. He sticks out like a flare when he's in a game.
Yeah.
Flameborn 11 says, I mentioned the Celtic thing since I believe that was Tolkien's inspiration for elves.
Ah, that makes sense. Varric!
Apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
Varric's also one of the few dwarves that does not have a full
Truthful
face.
says, BS viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at DC4DB6Z1.
Shadow Creek 737 says, that's fair, it took me almost 20 years to realize he was Marcus in Gears of War.
Yeah.
Shadow Creek 737 says, die flanker. Shadow Creek 737 says, clanker.
Yep.
Just Proto says, I've been at D&D tables where elves got assigned French accent. That worked too.
Huh.
Flameborn 11 says, dwarves without beards are odd.
Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
Just Proto says, they gave him a Dan beard in Veilguard. WTF.
Wait, they did not!
You find down there could set you and your family up for
That is Varric. Varric has no... No.
It's a chance. I think we have to take it.
I'm guessing he doesn't look
Better to
good.
work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in
Shadow
the
Creek
gallows.
737 says, is that the dwarf version of human male pattern baldness?
Just Proto says, you can look up a screenshot of him. Just Proto says, no, that's him giving the finger to Ozamar. He's a surface dwarf.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like it. He literally, like, decides that he wasn't going to grow one out because he's like, I'm not from Ozamar, I'm not from this, I'm surface.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away.
And by the way, no matter what you do...
Flameborn 11 says, I always imagined dwarves grew facial hair fast and would need to shave once a day to keep things clean.
Yeah, maybe not. Oh, we have an ad coming up in about 1 minute.
The best place in Kirkwall.
So, there we go. We got A Long Way Home, A New Home, Friend in the Guard, Deep Roads Expeditions, A Business to Discuss, Premium Content.
Just Proto says, he's obviously one of the more sexual characters, and yet, he is never a romance option. He and Vivian are just teases.
I know. But know what? As bad as it is, I'm kind of glad that they didn't make him a romance character. Especially in this one. Because, like, you can tell even when he explains in the third game, he really cares for Hawk, and Hawk is a good friend. And it doesn't matter if you're male Hawk or female Hawk.
Shadow Creek 737 says, I used to have to when I worked for Shell. Had a weird French head safety guy. He would feel your face for stubble. It was weird as hell.
Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping. I never thought I'd miss him this much.
Sorry about your...
Why?
Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Just Proto says, I guessing a face mask thing.
Yeah, I'm guessing face masks, but why does he need to touch your face? I'm sorry. That's just weird.
Shadow Creek 737 says, correct.
Yeah. Still don't need to touch no faces. Sorry, we're kind of wandering around.
Shadow Creek 737 says, I'm leaning towards French. His name was Michel after all.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry, we're kind of just wandering right now. There... Fuck, Sebastian. I forgot we could get him that quickly.
Taffy? Taffy? Here, girl.
Are you calling a cat or a dog?
Sebastian.
Shit, cutscene.
Stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Okay, so that is better armor. I want a snack. I should have grabbed a snack.
To the void with this. I can never remember what Mistress wants.
To the void! That will eventually become our homestead. When we get our title back.
Move along.
Though it's funny, because it's not that actual big.
Shadow Creek 737 says, the thing that never made sense is all the masks are positive air. If there is a leak between the face and mask, air from the tank will blow it out so you don't breathe anything in. So it makes no sense why I couldn't grow a bread. I miss my beard from when I hauled fuel.
Did that just say bread?
Flameborn 11 says, bread beard.
Shadow Creek 737 says, I'm struggling tonight with texting apparently.
Well, good luck to you then.
It's okay.
I spent way too much
We
time
all
here.
suck at spelling here. Wait. Yep, don't need. Don't need. Don't need. Don't care about. Bethany. Inventory. Ah, okay. Worthy will start us the quest for somewhere else, but we don't care about that right now. Okay, we'll go talk to Aveline. I feel like falling down these stairs would suck.
That's ridiculous. How could anyone believe that?
It's pointless talk. Things will never change.
Damn, I was hoping to hear what they were gonna say. Into the vow, keep.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
The guard will throw you out if you kick that ball one more time.
Good for you. You tell him.
Shadow Creek 737 says, personal experience, falling down any stairs sucks. Moccasins, -35, rum and snow don't go well together.
I don't think any of that combination goes well together. Especially the rum part.
Flameborn 11 says, I can support that, falling downstairs sucks.
Oh, I know falling downstairs sucks. I got a concussion from it. First concussion I've ever had in my life.
Aveline! Hello, Hawk.
The worst part is I was sober.
That's it? What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Stream Elements says, Flameborn 11 just subscribed PogChamp.
Shadow Creek 737 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Flameborn 11.
Shadow Creek 737 says, I knew something sounded off tonight. Flameborn 11 says, thanks Shadow. Flameborn 11 says, female voice back.
Female voice back. Welcome to, what did we call it?
You know I don't like it
Shadow
when you have
Creek
people
737 says,
Safe
you're
to be
welcome.
camping on your doorstep.
Flameborn 11 says, Matriarchy returns.
Yes, the matriarchy returns.
Well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The
Aww.
places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
That's fair.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories.
You coddle me. You keep an eye on me.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
I love that life. But there's a new king for a new Ferelden.
Alistair.
Sure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
Death on that scale certainly has a finality to it.
Sometimes I wonder.
Right. Oh yeah, because Aveline ran away from Ostagar. Hawk and Carver also ran away from Ostagar.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
Fuck that.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people
Flameborn
losing
11
everything.
says, "Damn, no one likes Ostagar."
No. Well, you saw what happened at Ostagar. It was heartbreaking. I only went back to fight.
I'd been away already. I don't know if I'd still call it home.
Sometimes the best thing about a place is that it's where you're from.
That's fair. Alright, what's the job,
All right,
Aveline?
You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you.
Sounds
An
good.
ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Let's do it!
Aveline, I'll play guard for you.
Excuse me.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the guard.
Alright, Aveline, I'll behave. Sheesh. No fun. We're gonna leave the area. So that's home.
Just Proto says, you can't tell that Hawk and Aveline are from Ferelden, they do sound like everyone else. Maybe they should have given Kirkwall its own accent.
Maybe.
Australian.
That's true, but like at the same time, technically I can understand why Hawk and your sister would have the same accent as Kirkwall because both of your parents are from Kirkwall. They left, so you might have picked up the accent growing up. Oh, right, I have to do that. I can't just go wandering around.
Just Proto says, in this game alone, maybe, but we played Origin. Kirkwall would have to be different.
True.
Especially since an entire game is based on the region.
That's fair. That is completely fair. Okay, no, that's fair.
Flameborn 11 just redeemed Pet Teal'c. Teal'c says thank you.
He is Oh, look, you woke up after that. Oh, big stretch. And we're going to show everyone your belly. Or attempt to show everyone your belly. Or just show mom your belly. I understand. And water it is.
Just Proto says, they have that share thing they do, that's unique to Kirkwall, so it's something.
Is it? Is that just a Kirkwall? I didn't actually notice that. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, Shannara. Shake it all the time. Sorry, I heard him shaking.
My. If it isn't Hawk. Still up to old tricks, Elegant? Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
Just Proto says, she's stuffing.
Could be worse. I often feel the same way.
Yep.
You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Okay, is it just me or did, like, when they made this game, they decided that, like... there wasn't enough boobs in the last one?
Ooh, I wonder if they sell shoes.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure from the highest heights of Mount Damaris.
Flameborn 11 says, I think Morgan made up for any lack of boobs.
Oh look, the Ashes of Andraste came here.
Just Proto says, I think we determined that Morrigan's outfit is held on by paste.
It is.
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans. Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
Fair.
Flameborn 11 says, using sap from the trees for that outfit.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised her outfit stayed on. It has to be done by at least magic.
Just Proto says, and Liliana is exposing the whole top of her
Yeah.
chest, despite having armor everywhere else.
Exactly. So we got two. So did they think that maybe in the second game, they're like, let's give everyone boobs. You get boobs. You get boobs. Because, like, they had to. Because, like...
Flameborn 11 says, except for Hawk.
No, we figured out Hawk has boobs.
Shadow Creek 737 says, gotta let the girls breathe LOL.
Yeah, Hawk has boobs. It just we have to do this.
Flameborn 11 says, she gets the armor boob debuff still.
And if you go like that, she got them.
Just Proto says, adult human female default 3, give her D cups.
Right? So she does have them. It just she doesn't get to wear outfits nice enough that show them off, which is a shame. We'll put some clothes on you. Even Aveline now, so once she has this armor, Aveline doesn't look like she has anything either. So I think it's literally just the armor. So yes.
Flameborn 11 says, Avelini's armor seems the most legit.
Yes. But hers would be because she has the guard. I do like how Varric has that very low V-neck. So, like, Varric is our new, like, Morgan in this one, except for male.
Just Proto says, to be fair, unlike a mage, it's hard to justify not covering yourself. A missed opportunity for Roman molded leather armor with cups. Any Roman can have a six-pack wearing one of those.
That is true.
Stream Elements
They
says,
do make it look like
hello
that.
everyone, I hope you're all having a great time. If you are, why not follow? That way you get to come hang out with everyone.
Nope, no mercy. Rubble! Sweet.
Flameborn 11 says, Romans had leather armor?
Yes, they did. If I'm not mistaken, they had both leather and both metal. But leather was what most of their army used to go into battle. If I'm not mistaken. I can't. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to... We're gonna head home.
Just Proto says, they did, but it wasn't the kind of thing you planned to wear into combat.
Yeah.
It was more display, ceremonial dress wear. So officers tended to get it embellished.
Where am I? Why is this place so confusing? I am there. Okay, so I'm close to the house. There we go.
Flameborn 11 says, practical textile armor would be something like the lithorax. Flameborn 11 says, at least in Roman times.
If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it?
Now we fight!
Shadow Creek 737 just regained hydrate.
Thank you.
Shadow Creek 737 says, you can wait LOL.
Too late, already got the sip.
Stay down. Let's finish this.
Oh, I missed.
Flameborn 11 says, it was Greek, but I believe Romans could have adopted that armor.
Just Proto says, I think there was a bunch of the six-pack armor worn in the movie Gladiator.
Yes. There was. Okay, we're gonna just walk into here so that way we've discovered our home. There's a dog that doesn't have a name. And isn't a companion. Oh, I know, it's such a shame it's not a companion.
Just Proto says, I name him Fluffy.
He shall be our Fluffy, and he will always be our Fluffy, and he will be such a cute little Fluffy. Sorry. Your year is up and you're free. Despite whatever you think, I had a good time working together. I might have passed along an opportunity too if you're willing to get your hands dirty. Stay safe.
Flameborn 11 says, or you can be like 300 and just believe the natural six-packs is viable armor.
But weren't those the Spartans that pretty much had that? Like, I could believe that they would have that. Wouldn't they keep that body though? Like in real life? I don't know. Okay. Greetings, you do not know who I am, but I have heard of you. I understand you might need items from my collection, as well as the means to
Flameborn
obtain
11
them.
says, Spartans would still wear armor.
Oh, I thought you were talking... Oh, wait, never mind. I don't know why, but I thought you were talking about the fact that they would just... I thought you were talking about the armor, not the actual six-pack. Sorry. But you're simply anyone. Consider yourself invited. An invitation to the Black Emporium. Enclosed are the directions, and through the path is underneath the city. As the charm to enter. If you have the charm to another, its permission will immediately be revoked.
Flameborn 11 says, I was talking about how in 300 the Spartans are mostly naked.
Okay, now I get what you mean. To whom this elects Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay. To whom elects to participate in the charitable deed of assassinating the Vel family of Starkhaven. His Most Worthy Highness, Prince Sebastian Vale, has provided the instructions for anyone brave enough and noble enough to attempt to eradicate of the rabble who dare attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been signed in the Kirkwell... Okay. I'm not reading that. It's too proper. I'm not going to be able to. Ooh! Nice.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields. Come on.
Just Proto says, the Spartans did actually wear armor. But because the bulk of the defense comes from a heavy helmet on top, the shield in the middle, and heavy greaves below, so, they could have fought naked with that setup. I think that movie was a story, and dressing them in a Speedo, just highlighted where their defense was actually coming from.
Could have.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy.
Flameborn 11 says, now I want to research Spartan armor.
That's fair.
I'll let you sleep.
So cute. I don't even think I can use those yet, so I'm not going to take it. That is for all Sebastian.
Just Proto says, that shield push scene in the first fight, that was what sold me completely on that movie, making you understand and feel the strength of what they were doing. Till they break ranks in slow mo.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Can't wait to get that one. Sorry. And then these ones are other ones, and I do have the other one. It's just I think you can't do it now. Special delivery.
Shadow Creek 737 says, the phalanx was ingenious. Flameborn 11 says, one big thing about that movie, it wasn't just 300 Spartans, they had allied forces around 1,200 soldiers in allies, I believe.
Yeah, but they weren't soldiers, if I'm not mistaken. Like actual soldiers. Okay, we're gonna go out here. Varric will be the one that we take with us all the time. Okay.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be like?
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
So, as you can tell, Flameborn, Varric really does not care about Orzammar. So, he was born topside, and that's all he cares about. He does not care about that. Because, technically speaking, his family is casteless.
Maybe later, darling.
Sweetheart, I'm not here to pay for your services.
Have you anything to spare?
Just Proto says, I always look at the very end of what heavy melee infantry looked like, before muskets took over completely. I mean, all these different formations and equipment, and after the 100-year war, everyone just decided, pikeman formation. Heavy phalanx, only no shield, just a two-handed spear.
Ah. Oh, before nightfall for our reward.
thieves are gone, Guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
Flameborn 11 says, the Greek phalanx was good, but it was defeated by Roman formations as they allowed soldiers to shuffle between who's in the front lines, which aided in exhaustion and attrition.
Okay. Interesting.
Shadow Creek 737 says, human nature. Everything that works well gets copied until something better comes along. Flameborn 11 says, plus the Romans were just really good at logistics.
There's the hangman. I do like how they call it a hangman and literally have a hanging man in front of the door.
And that's a fact, is it? Think about it. Why would it start in Ferelden? A dirty backwater full of dogs and the occasional sheep. It took decades.
Shadow Creek 737 says, logistics is what wins wars. Why Russia is so hard to beat.
It was all a
I don't know if you're asking that as a question or saying that as a statement, sorry.
You heard about that Deep Roads expedition? They say anyone who goes down.
Do you notice that every single one of them is looking at her butt?
Shadow Creek 737 says, winter and spring is Russia's greatest defenses.
Stream Elements says,
Makes
having
sense.
even more fun and a great time. Want to share some love? It's free to subscribe with Prime. My heart will burst with joy.
I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the Guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
Just Proto says, the Romans were just better organized. The problem with a phalanx is that it is very hard to keep together, and direct in the right direction. I think it had more to do with the discipline and flexible organization of the Romans, and it was a problem with the phalanx. It's just, a phalanx needs your elite.
Huh. What a beautiful decoration.
Flameborn 11 says, and numbers is always a big thing, the Romans had the numbers to reinforce their armies.
Well, weren't most of their people, like their males, part of the armies? Because of the fact that they had so many slaves that they were able to literally just use the males for... It just made sense for them to go to war, because they weren't really needed.
Just Proto says,
I don't know.
Not really.
Okay. Ooh, a chest! Okay, I'm gonna do an actual hard save, because I have not done one. Perfect. And
Flameborn
then
11
Varric.
says, okay, so by the Battle of Thermopylae, Spartan chest armor was lithorax.
Bartran can lead us to the
What
right
is the
place
thorax?
down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Flameborn, you're gonna meet Anders soon.
Flameborn 11 says, how exactly it was made is still up for debate, but the basic concept is linen folded over each other as a cheap lighter armor.
Okay, makes sense.
all planned out, Varric.
And that, Masser, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Flameborn 11 says, like other textile-based armors, it works decent at cuts, not the same for thrusts.
Makes sense. Okay.
Flameborn 11 says, shields were of course the equalizer, covering the body.
Okay. We're going to do this one. So that way you can meet Anders. I am going to take a quick break though. So I will be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna take him out. And I'm good for
Flameborn
water.
11 says, spelt it wrong, it's lenothorax.
Oh, okay, that's neat. Okay, but I will be right back, and then we will
Just
meet
Proto
Anders.
says,
Oops.
depends on when you're talking. Rome as a city was run by a king, did he was a dick, and the people kicked his ass to the curb and became the Roman Senate. Not a lot of slaves in that day.
Yep.
But Romans had a very strong sense of civic duty, believing themselves to all have a more collective say in the kingdom. From there, they form their military strength and take all of Italy. At that point, the society is warlike, and military service is seen as a great honor.
No, that's fair. Okay, I will be right back.
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord. https://discord.gg/uduwvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics.
Flameborn 11 says, Rome had a lot of changes throughout time, so yeah, very much depends on date.
Alright, I am back. Romans had a lot of changes throughout time, so yeah, it all depends on it depends on the date and stuff like that for that. Is my mic on? Yes, it is. Okay. We will get rid of the BRB. So I did change my background and stuff. And my screens. So hopefully it's a little nicer.
Flameborn11 says, not even mentioning the Eastern Roman Empire that lasted longer, their armor went medieval.
Did they? Come. Oh, you got your toy in your mouth. Never mind. Is that your toy from your grandma and grandpa? Yeah.
Flameborn11 says, Eastern Roman Empire fell in 15th century, I think.
Makes sense.
For fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Sorry, every single time they talk, I always feel like I need to stop and listen to them. I just love their conversations. So Aveline just told us that this is her time off, and so all her time off when she's not working is following us around. Oh, why are you stressed, baby? Can you back up? Why don't you go lay down, sweetheart? What is it, sweet boy? You just want butt pets? That is where I'm petting right now. This is a tail.
Flameborn11 says, you'll see it labeled as the Byzantine Empire whenever you play CK3.
Ah, okay, yeah. I still have to play that game. I have it downloaded. I think I'm gonna try it in the new year. Excuse me.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby...
Do I even have money? I got one sovereign. Okay.
My son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
Till, can you go lie down?
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with
Go
my
lie
girl.
down.
We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble.
Aww.
But I can't give priority to
Flameborn11 says, Byzantine as mentioned was a term coined after its fall, originating from an older name that predated Constantinople, Byzantium.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that.
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, don't cash down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I hear you know
Just
where I
Proto
can find
says,
Ferelden
at
Grey
one
Wolf.
point, the borders of Rome had grown so large that it was generally decided that there was too much territory for one point to control it.
Yep.
Communication had limits. It could be years before word gets to Caesar that a war has broken out on the other side. So they decided to have co-emperor, one in Rome, one in Constantinople.
Yeah.
Technically, everyone told themselves it was still one empire, till the western half fell, and the east couldn't get it back.
Makes sense. It also makes sense at that point because they got way too big to have two people. And yeah, that you don't want to like find out that war is happening on your borders and you find out 3-4 years later. It's not going to do you any good or your people.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Syrah.
Syrah.
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose
Flameborn11 says, they had a lot of delegation in their empire, like with the provinces ruled by governors.
No, that's fair.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
If this mage is an apostate, the Templars will find him.
No maid should suffer for an accident of birth. I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I can't get my brother off the boat. The grip's got him bad.
Okay, so now we know where to find Anders. For a strange reason, I thought it was different. Oh. Oh, this is what's happening. I remember this part.
Mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Look, we're Ferelden's just trying to keep out of the Templar's sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller.
Nope.
Sorry.
Flameborn 11 says, at some point the Eastern Roman Empire had an empress as ruler, so the Catholic Church said the title of Roman Emperor was not up for grabs, thus leading to the Holy Roman Empire.
Huh.
Flameborn 11 says, now, not.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's still neat, though. Logbook. Perfect. Journal. Okay. We are going to Darktown.
Says, but it's funny since the Holy Roman Empire was a mostly German state.
Yes. But they took over what is...
Flameborn 11 says, you will also see a lot of them in CK3.
Okay, that makes sense. But it does make sense.
Are you really not afraid of apostates? Not even a little?
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf.
Sunshine.
That detail?
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing down your neck?
In that case, I see.
That's understanding. I like how he calls her Sunshine. I love how he calls Merle Daisy.
Flameborn 11 says, Bohemia was also ruled by the HRE. Czech people were under technical German rule for a long time.
Just Proto says, the problem for the Romans, that was also their strength, what made them super special in comparison to everyone around them, the military was all federal, it all came from the top, and supplied downwards. That makes it a modern standing army, where everyone else has at the best, a feudal system, where all your lords bring their own soldiers to war, and even as a king, have to ask them pretty please. But that gets real hard to do over distance.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so we're in Darktown. So, Flameborn, we're going to go meet Anders.
Don't like Darktown? Stand ready. They come.
Oh, apparently I'm getting in a fight, and I'm also going the wrong way.
Flameborn 11 says,
Why
feudal
aren't you
military
clicking?
systems are very interesting. I've done some reading on them.
Oh, that's neat. I can't see.
Flameborn 11 says, the king wasn't entirely defenseless, he would still have his household warriors and retainers.
Oh no, that makes sense. But most of the people that would be in the army would be from other places and have ruled by other lords. Sorry, I realized I was going the wrong way. Sorry, I don't know why my throat is bugging me. What way am I supposed to bloody fucking go?
Flameborn 11 says, an army was basically a bunch of lords' small bands of soldiers coming together.
Yep.
Stream Elements says, hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great time. If you are, why not follow? That way you get to come hang out with everyone.
Flameborn 11 says, plus levies, which are like drafted peasants.
Yep, no, that makes sense. And all the people that go to war are loyal to their lord, and then their lord will be like, okay, we're loyal to the king, so we'll go help him. This is Anders.
Flameborn 11 says, they're loyal to their pay.
Yeah, mostly. And angry. See, that is not a normal mage.
Flameborn 11 says, and then there's knights, biggest backstabbers and mercenaries of the medieval age.
Yes. Did you see his eyes glow? They were not supposed to glow.
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death, not healing and salvation?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
Yeah, they made him get rid of the cat because a cat should not be traveling with them because it is unsafe to the cat.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot.
Sir Pouncelot.
Flameborn 11 says, Sir Pouncelot is great though.
Beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood too.
A warrior.
The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
Flameborn 11 says, Sir Pouncelot.
Are you gonna name a cat that now?
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden.
Flameborn 11 says, if we get a new cat.
There you go. Now you can name it Sir Pouncelot.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only
Oh, we got ads coming up in about 1 minute.
by darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well.
You mean become a deserter?
Just Proto says, the empire that is able to work on that same standing army model is the Mongols. After that we have to wait for Neapolitan.
Flameborn 11 says, speaking of animal names, because I got my dad into the Fallout show, he states if we get another dog, their name will be Dog Meat.
Nice.
A favor for a favor.
I would have so named a dog Dog Meat.
You help me.
But that would be weird calling the thing in the city.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall.
Just Proto says, Anders you horrible abomination, how have you been?
Exactly.
Help me bring him safely past them.
Flameborn 11 says, how friendly.
Oh, that's all? I might just take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
As just as his cause is.
Flameborn 11 says, he's gonna have to be real bad, because I love him for naming his cat Sir Pouncelot.
If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing.
Shadow Creek 737 just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you. Okay, it is bad. Okay? There's a lot of things that make you be like, oh, I could really like this person. And then he does one thing, and it's over
Just
the
Proto
line.
says, he's a broken
Broken boy, yeah.
So many have fallen for the trap. I can fix him.
Yeah, and you can't fix him. And he tries, and he's... Other than the cat, that's probably the only thing that he had going for him, and then the rest is...
Flameborn 11 says, I didn't say I could fix him, I just like the cat.
He's not worth liking because of the cat. He is definitely not worth liking because of the cat.
Just Proto says, I do like watching other people's streams and playing for the first time.
Oh, I know. And then they get so weirded out.
Flameborn 11 says at Just Proto Napoleon did do a lot, and is the reason France became the military superpower until WW2.
Mm-hmm.
Flameborn 11 says, World War II really fucked up France's reputation.
Yes, it did. Okay, we're gonna help Aveline now. So I showed you Anders. What was I about to say? Completely forgot. We are going to see this since I am here.
Flameborn 11 says, people forget they were always targeted first because the Germans saw them as a major threat.
Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads, and right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, bud.
Say, you still in the market for some poisons?
Yeah, I'll take some
Athenra's
look.
scarce these days, and the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know.
Sounds good.
In
Oh,
fact,
ad breaks
since
are
you're
over.
an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Nice. Perfect.
Take what I like. That's what I say.
I literally forgot what I was gonna say. I think it was about the game. Okay, so we're gonna go do Aveline's quest. We're just running along. Let's leave the area. We're gonna switch it to daytime. I'm not ready to go back home. Nighttime duty. There we go. Hey, Tilk. You doing good?
Never a shortage of idiots.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut out his noise.
What a surprise!
There we go, and we're gonna just go back. Perfect. There we go. Oh shoot.
More of them, great. I was starting to get lonely.
You are not enough.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to my health at all. And I got my poor hawk killed. There we go. I am injured. Let's go to inventory. Potions. I do have an injury potion. I'm gonna pull it over. There we go. No longer injured. Woohoo! Do need to find a good angle to play at. So let's try this one. Because if I'm too close, I feel like I'm not able to actually fight properly. Oh, I literally walked right past it.
At least it's not boring.
There we go. We called the dog. Oh, did they hurt the dog? Ooh, a chest. Standard. Can I get into it? No.
Shadow Creek 737 says, France
okay.
was one of the later countries to fall, and they knew it was coming. France fell with British assistance in nearly the same amount of time as Poland did, getting deep head by Germany and Russia.
Huh. Interesting. I am paying attention, don't worry. We need this one. What? You can keep doing your thing. I'm not judging you. Okay. You're too far for belly pets, dude. I'm sorry. Map. Duty's right there. Okay.
Here we go.
Flameborn 11 says, Britain has a big fall too. The issue is that a colonial empire gets exhausted when majorly fighting in 2 world wars.
Well, that makes sense.
Waste of life, but not my choice.
Okay, go to the west coast. Wait, do I even have that activated right now? No, I don't. Okay, that should be easier now. Oh, wait. Before I leave the area, hoping this doesn't start a cutscene. But... oh. I guess that's not deep road mushrooms. Oh, wait, why would it be? We're outside. Long way home, long way home. Duty. Corpse. Elven boots.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
What, Tilk? Why do you keep looking at me like that, buds? I don't know what you want.
Why is it nobody ever seems happy to see us?
Why does that voice sounds familiar?
Who needs sense? It's a fantasy world.
Yep. Shit. Bethany, heal! Ah, I lost Bethany. Oh, I'm about to lose me. She's not gonna live. I don't even think I'm going to live. Damn it. Go, Varric! Thank goodness for Bianca.
Flameborn11 says, if this is the history talk in normal games, CK3 is gonna turn into a documentary.
That's fair.
Shadow Creek 737 says, always thought Maginot Line was funny. France, if you invade, this is where we'll stop Germany. Germany, nice series of fortifications, be a shame if we went around it.
Messages for the wardens. They probably pay to have them returned.
I don't think I can do that.
Ah, I'm not strong enough for his chest. Not yet.
Let them join the Maker.
Where are we fighting now? Here. Okay.
Flameborn11 says, TBF, that screwed the German Empire in WW1 since attacking neutral Belgium made Britain certain on joining the war.
Makes sense.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Yes, Varric. It's very unhealthy to get on our bad side. At least we didn't die this time.
Just Proto says, to be fair, the Maginot Line did exactly what it was supposed to do, convince Germany not to attack it, with minimal manpower devoted to it. They were just not prepared for the blitzkrieg that came over the non-Maginot covered part.
I don't think anyone would have been prepared at that time. Torn trousers. We're purposely taking everything because we can still sell it and make money off of it. Freaking spiders. Why is it spiders? I feel like if I lived in this time frame, I would not do well.
Flameborn 11 says, Blitzkrieg was an entirely new tactic. Can't have plans for something you only just learned exists.
Yep, that's fair. Okay, we're gonna level up now. I know it's bad.
Flameborn 11 says, French government went out like cowards, but the French went viva la resistance.
Yeah, they did. Good point. They still did their part in their own way. That they could do it. Oh, inventory. I don't want potions. We'll put that on. Elven boot is better. Varric. Can't change anything. I only got armor, so that sucks. But at least I got better armor now. Alright, we're about to get into another fight. I think we all took that to heart, didn't we?
Where are they coming from? That's right, you heard me.
Thank you for your money. Okay. So we're still going here. It's not here. There we go. Mr. Flop.
Just Proto says, Blitzkrieg gets a lot of attention, but it has the real problem of outrunning the supply line. It's still a fighting force that's expected to hit the enemy. No one talks about what happened after D-Day, when Americans invented the next step, Thunder Run. The supply line is the line of attack. Just one big convoy driving deep into enemy territory, and if they do meet resistance, just go around them.
Huh.
Pretty soon, all of the German army is behind enemy lines.
Makes sense. I always like how the long conversation parts come in right when I'm entering a fight.
Flameborn 11 says, invading Normandy was still difficult as the terrain favored things like ambushes.
Quest updated. Oh, I didn't realize that I was doing that one. Thought I was doing what Aveline told me to do. There we go.
Proto says, extremely risky. Seems to be something only Americans can pull off. They did it in the Gulf War. Russia tried it with Ukraine, didn't go well for them.
Kind of makes sense. Okay, we're off to do the way it should be. Oh, it's about 10, almost 10:30. I'll probably
There might be
get...
some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Sounds good. Well, let's bring out the dog. There we go. And there's nothing around here. Save.
Grab something sharp and pointy. We've got company.
Thank you.
Flameborn 11 says, speaking of Ukraine, I learned that the Maxim, a Gatling gun from the late 1800s, is still being used till this day.
Close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
Well, it kind of makes sense that they don't really stop using weapons unless it, like, they really have to.
There's our target.
And if it works, it works.
Flameborn 11 says, 1,886 to present, that present is Ukraine.
That should do it.
There we go. There we go.
Flameborn 11 says, over 100 years of war, that thing is the embodiment of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
We're about to get in trouble. We're about to get in trouble. We're about to get in trouble.
All set.
Sorry. All right. Leave area.
Just Proto says, It's not a Gatling gun, but it is the world's first machine gun, and it is absolutely amazing. There is no gun with a better reliability rating, and the fact it came first, that just blows the mind.
Makes sense why they would not decommission it then.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Fine, Dave.
Alright.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
Poor Aveline.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims.
I like how we just sit there and lean there waiting.
Yeah, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Jailed? Bastard.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter.
Flameborn 11
It's not the
says,
first time he's
my
made me
mistake,
wonder like
I
this.
confused it with the
Something
first
is very
Gatling
wrong.
gun.
Just Proto says, in the world of guns, the first of anything,
He'll jail
is
you.
garbage.
I don't doubt that.
You
The
need
rest,
at least
though.
decades of refinement.
Well, the duty
The
roster will
maxim
have my
defines
next
logic
patrol.
in this
Sounds
regards.
like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around.
Huh.
Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain. The strangest thing, this mess. I can't concentrate on much else.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night.
Yeah.
Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours.
Would have killed her.
It was. Single patrol. I'd have
Single.
been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
Shit.
The satchel.
Pay and order assignment. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster.
No, it's
The satchel
not.
That night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
Well, time to go save her
So
friends.
the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap.
That's even more fair.
Brennan said
Shadow
Donick.
Creek 737 says, sometimes you just knock it out of the park in the first go.
A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make
Yep,
sure
so
his
why
quiet
fix it?
patrol stays that way.
Alrighty.
Shadow Creek 737 says, was doing work things. What did I miss?
We did a couple quests, we ran
Just Proto
around.
says, the only thing that stops us from still using them is that they are extremely heavy, and expensive to make. But the Russians still have some in inventory, and they still work like they always have.
We're talking about war stuff. We met Anders. Because we don't like Anders. Flameborn likes the cat's name, but that's about it. Now we're doing a companion quest. Just kind of running around enjoying things.
Always calling and getting rid of idiots.
We are going to a save. Let's save the game. Save. Perfect. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go save. Was it Dominic? Shit, who are we saving? That sounds so bad that I can't even
Flameborn 11
remember.
says, I'm getting tired, plus in progress of fixing my schedule, so I'm calling it a night.
Sounds good, Flameborn. You have a good night, and
Flameborn 11 says, good night y'all.
also Happy New Year's. I will not be on
Shadow
tomorrow,
Creek
maybe.
737 says, have a good night.
See you next year.
Shadow Creek 737 says, night. Fuck.
You cannot
Flameborn
spell
11
today.
says, not New Year's technically. Wait 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
We should do something about that.
Well, technically, we're clearing them out right now with a guard. There we go. Yes, it did save.
Stream Elements says,
Hello,
everyone. I hope you're all having a great time. If you are, why not follow? That way you get to come hang out with everyone.
This way. Quick save. We're gonna find him down. Wow, that didn't take long. Oh, Bethany learned Hellfire, didn't she? There we go, that was quite quick.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Quite literally.
Stream
Aw,
Elements
smiles.
says, join me on Discord. https://discord.gg/uduwbgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics.
The captain lied.
The Viscount. Office details. City accounts. Valuable to a guild of thieves.
Yep.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Selling out his own. Forget guard captain. This man needs to be in government.
Not now, Hawk. Jevon needs
It's
to see
true.
how justice works. To the office of the Viscount, this will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much.
There we go. Take the money. Check the crate. Perfect. We're gonna do a hard save again because I suck at actually saving my game. I only like quick saving, and that's never wise. Alright, we're off to the keep. If we go this, I suck at following a map. There we go. Awesome sauce. We need daytime and to the Viscount's office. Oh, I'm out of tea. That's kind of sad. Let's go get him arrested. Let's go get him arrested.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Shadow Creek 737 just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this!
Na 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 na.
I'll see you hanged, quartered. This will not stand!
She looks so proud of herself.
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples.
Such a poor
characters.
choice.
But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Monsieur.
Indeed. The Viscount
Your
would
job.
have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this?
It's true.
Embarrassment.
She looks
Resolve
so
our
happy.
outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Enjoy your disc.
always where you need.
Always where you need.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
There we go. It had to... Perfect!
No.
You're the captain, or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal?
Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to.
Run, Varric, run!
Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain.
You seemed a good man for a Templar. I'm sure he's found peace.
Hopefully.
What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
You clearly miss Wesley, but that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one.
She's being
So I
honest.
remember him, but I let him rest.
Fair.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
That's fair.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawk.
Well, there is that.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
That's fair.
I can't imagine the captain of the guard will like wandering in my shadow.
It's not like this job means we're on opposite sides. The good you do, it seems rather appropriate.
Fair.
Besides, I'll be making the patrol schedule, and I don't intend to lead from a desk.
Aww. I'm glad I won't lose you, romance. There we go.
I look forward to working with you. Guard Captain Aveline.
Still strange, isn't it? Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawk. It's where I should be.
You're welcome, Aveline. Alright. Awesome sauce. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna quick save. Let's keep going. Journal. We're waiting for those rumors to come truth. Let's go speak to our mother. Mother! Where are you, mother? There we go. Oh, and we got mail.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not that he didn't do his best to try and read it first.
What? Get out of my face! Your mother's bad enough. I don't need you nagging me.
My children have been in servitude. Servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
You tell him.
We'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gambling can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Lancey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
Not for long.
Your parents will.
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhards?
No one you know. Get used to
Wait, how would you be able to speak to them? It's not like they're going to give it. Oh wait, you want to speak to them to see if you can get into the will? Yeah, that makes sense.
I hate thinking badly of family, but did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will?
Yes, he did.
If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Barbara. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
When this Deep Roads expedition comes through, we can buy her home back. Move to Hightown.
Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Damn it.
Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Gamlen couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the time.
Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother.
I like the way you speak.
Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well.
But not the back.
She gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
There we go. And since we got... Hi, Gamlen. You're in the middle of the way. Bait and switch. Hawk, you might be interested in something that comes up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name Enzo, is asking around for someone to complete a job and suggested you. He will pay well, so if you hear, check at night. Okay.
I don't need you, Nag.
Dude, I don't need to hear you speak. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, confirm. What was I gonna do? Other than itch the living poop out of my eye. Birthright. We're gonna do birthright. There we go.
Here we go!
Oh, there he is.
Outsiders think they can change us.
Itchy face. To our state. And itching my eye like before because I have no idea why, but it's itchy. lesson here about the dangers of magic. Okay. Ah, can't go that way.
Can't we talk about this?
No. Random chest. Portrait of the past. Oh, there we go. Save. Off we go. Spider web. Lovely.
Always where you need.
Oh. I do like how she just goes and kicks them. Take the boots. Grab the grain. Pick up the book. Perfect. Nothing else in here. Pop off guard. Nope, that's not gonna work. I don't like it. There we go.
Watch your step.
I knew I should have slit his throat.
And here we go again.
We can't do anything to him right now. Now we can. Sweet. Did they? Oh, they did.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Nice. Glad I can get in that. History of the circle. Perfect. Okay, up to the vault.
That's the vault. All set. Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
Okay, that's it. Awesome.
This is it. Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
We'll take it to her right now.
We've already looked everywhere, so we're good. So off we go.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
He wants rent.
You sold my children into servitude.
She's gonna play that card for the rest of her life.
Maybe just put something towards food.
That's fair.
You should be paying us, Uncle.
Woo.
We found the will.
You in trouble?
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Keep reading.
The part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlin, how could you?
Because he's not trusted.
Way, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is.
You
Till
didn't
we...
even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
If it wasn't for the blight, would we ever have come back here?
I always thought I would. But I suppose you three are Ferelden to your toes.
Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlin. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount.
So?
You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
That's where I come in. Off you go.
So, what? Are you here to gloat? Gamlen's the idiot again. Gamlen's the fool who can't hold his money when it's given in a bloody silver basket. I tried, you know, when Leandra left. But no one was ever going to live up to her.
I'm sure you did your best.
Don't butter me up, sweetie. I changed their filthy sheets and wiped their chins through 2 bouts of the cholera, and the last word Father said was... Leandra. I'm not looking for love, but at least I got the money.
And here I was, just about to like you.
Your mother's busy...
Bone pit. I got a lead for you. A merchant is acquiring goods. Acquired goods for told me that workers have gone missing in his bone pit mine operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which makes me think of you. If you're interested, oh, thank you.
If you want more touching family stories, go to her.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What?
You just got kicked out of your house.
I can't believe Gamlin stole Mother's entire inheritance.
I can.
I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
You're a better person than Gamlin could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
I wish they had lived
We
long
won't
enough
make
to see us
jokes.
come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I like saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
We're going to make this our home, Bethany. I promise you.
Shake, shake,
I
shake,
hope
shake,
so,
Sonora.
sister.
Shake it all the time.
I'm so very tired of running.
I think this is a picture of Mother. She looks like you.
Where did you get that? Was it at the estate? Let me see.
Bye, Toke.
Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
You like it?
I love it. My whole life, Mother's always been so sad and worried. All because of my cursed magic. I always wished there was some way to take that burden off her. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
That sounds so sad. Okay, journal. We're gonna do that one. 3. We need daytime. Oh, we are in daytime. Sorry. Okay, let's go deliver this.
So, a Lady Sunshine, what's your first act as a noblewoman going to be?
A noblewoman with no fortune and no title. Looking for work, probably.
Practicality is for peasants, milady. You need to do something frivolous to celebrate your birthright.
Such as...
Come up to the Hightown Market and complain bitterly that there's no Orlesian silk that matches your eyes.
But what if something does match my eye? What will I do then?
Insist that they're blatantly copying you and demand royalties. A good noble always has a complaint ready, Sunshine.
There we go.
Good day, citizen.
Good day. No, we don't need the alienage. That guy was speaking about me. I'm the last one to strike, aren't I? I missed where I was going. There we go. Shoot. Oh, there's another one? Oh, Bethany almost died.
There's the dead drop. Hopefully the wardens will appreciate this.
Quest updated. Check back at house for birds. Let's save. Back to our uncle's house we go. And we go to the left. Another lift. Another lift, and in the door. Loose ends. Hawk, I know we didn't part in best terms. You were right. I was trying to squeeze more work out of you. It was justified. You are more than paid your way into the city. It's been tight since you left, though. If you're looking for more work, for real coin in your pocket, come see me in Hightown. Anytime before sunset. I understand you are great thanks to returning the Lost Great Warden letter. This deed did not go unnoticed. Please accept the enclosed reward. Well, at least he didn't take the award. I would almost believe he would have. Can't do anything about the rumors. Okay. Let's go do that then. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Hightown.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the circle, Bethany.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Right, right.
It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
Yep.
I wouldn't have said, but yes.
Okay, let's go do this. Duty. Blooming Rose, okay.
Gods will never leave.
To the whorehouse! Oh, not to the whorehouse. No, to the whorehouse.
I'd rather...
Hi, Tilk. Welcome back.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him.
No,
or
out.
on him. It's a
Lie
company
down.
thing.
Lie down. Tilk. Lie down. On your bed. No, lie down on your bed. Lie down on your bed. Thank you. Now lie down. Love that dog. Love that dog. Love that dog. Lie down. Thank you. Oh, this door.
I don't care how much that man.
I heard you lost something. This it? I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
Well, let's go through the brothel, because we got nothing else to do. The elves look weird. Can't open that door. Can open this one though. That would suck to sleep on the top bunk right here. There's also no guardrails, so you can just go floop to your death. Also, imagine having a nightmare and going clunk. You would just hit your head. Now we're just exploring it, so. I think I interrupted a meeting. Yay, I fit through a door.
Or lesions, darling. You get used to it.
Our lesions, darling. You get used to it. Fair. Let's get rid of the rumors. Secondary, bait switch, bone pit, loose ends. Don't want to do that yet, so let's go to Hightown. And then it is about 11 o'clock at night, so let's do a save. Crit. I'm gonna switch to just chatting. Okay, so the plan is done for tonight. So I'm going to get off, get some rest. I don't believe I'm on tomorrow. If I am, it's 50-50, but I'm not sure. I'm going to be with family. So probably be on Thursday, to be honest. Because that's Thursday night. I'll be back. So till then, you guys take care, and I will see every one of you Thursday.